Hello folks and welcome back to a new video. Thanks for tuning in. Well, today we have a little premiere here on my channel, as in this tutorial video we are going to learn a song by a band that hasn't appeared on this channel very often yet. It's the band Amorphis from Finland, and today we are going to learn their song Tree of Ages. And some of you might already know Amorphis, but haven't noticed that they actually have a lot of cool folk elements and also catchy flute melodies in their songs, especially on the album Under the Red Cloud. So it's totally worth it to give it a listen. And since there's no single Amorphis tutorial for flute on YouTube, I, of course, naturally felt compelled to correct this. As I already mentioned, we are going to learn the song Tree of Ages from the album Under the Red Cloud. And there's an interesting story behind some of the songs from the album that includes these catchy flute melody parts. Cause these songs can be connected with another band that I really appreciate. So stay tuned, and at the end of the video I'm going to tell you the story and the band it is all about. For the song we actually only need to learn one single melody because it goes throughout the entire song. Here and there we have some small variations, we are adding some notes, we are skipping some notes, but I'm going to show you how it's done. So grab your high C whistle and let's start with the intro part. Now on the intro we start on a high C note and the first part goes like this. Some of you may have already noticed that the first line ends with a D, while the second line in the second row only goes up to an A. And this change occurs in the main melody throughout the entire song and also in different orders. To make this change understandable for everyone throughout this tutorial, we refer to the long part when the D is at the end and the short part when the A is at the end. It is also worth mentioning that 4 D notes are always played at the end of each part. The only exception here is the second row of the intro, where only 2 D notes are played at the end. And alright, as we can see already, the order changes in the second part of the intro, and we start with the short part followed by the long part. The first chorus is just the long part and short part played once. In the second chorus we play 2 times the short and 2 times the long part in a row. But the second time we play the long part, we actually also add an A and C note at the beginning. In chorus number 3, we play the short part 3 times in a row and the long part just once. But in the original song there is like a little break between the short and the long part, and therefore we skip the first two notes and start the long part on the second D note. Then at the end we only have the outro left, which includes 2 times the long part and then the last 2 bars with an ending melody. Well folks, that's the end for this tutorial video of the song Tree of Ages by Amorphis. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that you're tuning in for the next lesson here on my channel. As I promised, now I'm going to tell you the story about the album Under the Red Cloud and which other band it can be associated with. And well, it's none other than Eluveitie. And now you're probably asking, what? Why Eluveitie? That sounds so random. Well, if you're listening to some of the songs from the album, like Tree of Ages, The Four Wise Men, or also Death of a King, you might hear some pretty catchy flute melodies in the songs. And well, those melodies were actually recorded by Kriegel himself, so basically from Eluveitie. I hopefully see you in my next tutorial video here on my channel. Until then, bye!